Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm here with Colin McPhillips and he's a 3-time world longboarding champ, and Jeff Stoner, he's the PLA owner and executive director. So PLA, what does that stand for?
The PLA is the Professional Longboard Association.
Okay.
It was a longboard series that we started about 2 years ago to qualify longboard men and women professionals to go to the world tour. So it's based in North America. It's the North American series. Most of it's based here in Southern California. So Ventura, all the way down into San Diego. So even though it's North America, guys from Hawaii can come over, guys from Brazil we usually see. So it's anybody and everybody who's a professional that wants to come out and surf professionally in a qualifying series, they can be here.
Very cool. So this is going to be happening. We have a contest coming up in Oceanside that you're going to be competing in. Mm-hmm. You guys want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, the PLA is a series event. So we've got our PLA championships coming up in November 13th, 14th, and 15th. And it's in Oceanside right there at the pier. We'll be crowning the PLA champion and the North American champion for both men and women. Okay. So should be pretty good. We've got a lot of great surfers like Colin coming out, and a few more really quality world ranked guys and stuff. So should be a lot of fun.
Very cool. So this event, it's going to be in Oceanside next month. So I know there's a series. So this is the final event in the series. What happens after this?
Well, how it works in the qualifying process is everybody what they do is in the world they take the top 2 or 3 ranked guys out of a certain division or certain region. So the North American region, the top 3 guys who finish in the PLA series will automatically be allowed to surf in the world tour next year. So it kind of carries over into 2010.
Very cool.
Yeah. So those guys that do really well this year automatically get qualified. So
okay, so that's one incentive. Is there any prize money or anything that happens for these winners?
Well, every event has its own prize purse. And currently right now the men's prize purse is $5,000 and the women's prize purse is $3,000. Okay. So every event they win that purse prize. We don't currently have anything right now as far as an overall champion purse prize or anything. It's just event by event.
Why is the men's purse prize bigger than the women's?
Put me on the spot now. Well, it could be. I mean, there's always a possibility for it to raise it. The way it works is it's all based on star points. Okay. The women actually, even though it's a lower prize purse, they actually receive more points out of each contest than the men do. So there's kind of give and takes as far as they've got somebody who's probably that mid-level surfer can gain more points in a contest where it gives them a little bit easier opportunity to qualify. So,
great.
Whereas the men are getting more money, but they've got to make sure that they're every time.
Well, they needed to take us out, so. Okay.
Well, exactly.
Okay, great. So Colin, are you excited about this competition coming up? I mean, I know you've had other ones in the past weeks. So what are you looking forward to most about this?
I'm definitely getting to compete at home. I'm on the road a lot, and throughout my career I've been traveling and to different places to compete. So any chance to compete at home is the biggest thing for me. Yeah. And Oceanside's kind of my backyard. I'm right up the road from there. So it's so nice having a tour with a PLA giving us events at home to do again. Yeah. So kind of leading. It's kind of like it's the last event of the year, and then we have a couple months off. Not have to worry about contests, because as much fun as contests are, they're still stressful and stuff like that. So it's really nice it's the final event, hopefully win the title overall and stuff, and then you get a couple months off to regroup, figure out your equipment, and then start back up again, basically like in March or March, May, and that time. So
yeah. So you're on the road all the time. I bet you've seen some amazing places.
Yeah, I've definitely been very lucky and fortunate that surfing's been my job since 17. So I've gone pretty much all over the world, surfed. I kind of had a list of places I wanted to hit, and I've been just about everywhere I ever wanted to go. So it's been very, very nice.
Yeah, I bet. So what's your favorite thing about surfing? What is, I know it's kind of like a cult, all you guys have, like, you know, you guys, it's how you relax, it's how you know, regroup. What is that, your favorite thing about it?
It is that, you know, it's one of those things where I have to get up and go surfing in the morning. I mean, no matter what, it's kind of one of those, for me, you know, it's my favorite thing in the world to do. Plus, you know, I use the excuse that it's my job, so I have to go surfing all the time. But it's kind of one of those things, like, I guess people have their different sports or activities or whatever that no matter what's going on in their life, they can go do, and it's just pure enjoyment. No matter how bad the waves are, it could be raining outside, and just being in the water, floating around out there is just, I love it. Just hanging out on the beach, just, you know, hanging out in the car park, talking to people about surfing gets me, like, you know, excited and fired up. So it's kind of one of those things, anything that has to do with surfing is pure enjoyment for me.
Great, and you get to live by the ocean your whole life, so there's a plus.
It's a big plus.
Great. Is there any competitions that stick out in your mind that, you know, were the most exciting, or?
I'd have to say the one that sticks out for me the most was when I won my third world title. It was actually, it was the Oxbow World Championships, and it was down in Cabo San Lucas, and my first son was born when I was winning my third world title, like at the same time. So that was the one that, it was you know, a big deal, because I was, you know, freaked out, you know, stressed out, baby's coming, then having a talk with my wife on the phone, and then, you know, having to go out and surf a quarterfinal heat, and then kept thinking, okay, I'm just gonna leave and go home, and then finally he was born, and she just said, you know, just stay and win. So it's like no pressure.
Yeah.
So I stayed, won, and then got to fly right home to a new baby boy. So that's the one that would always stick out for me.
Wow, that's amazing. Great. So I know you have this, you're hoping to go to the World Qualifying Series, or what places are you guys going to visit for this if you end up winning these competitions?
Well, I know next year, this year, you know, we were in Ventura, San Diego, Huntington, and then Oceanside. Next year, you know, the schedule is not officially announced, but I know we're kind of a couple of the same spots with some new places thrown in that I'm excited to hear about, you know, going Costa Rica possibly, Hawaii, you know, some other spots with a little bit more. I mean, California's great waves, love California, will always live here my whole life, but there's really good waves other places too, so it's neat to get to go travel and surf those spots.
Great, I can definitely tell you I'm jealous. I want to, can I be a surfer? Can I be a professional surfer with you guys?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Great, I'm going to enter.
Come aboard, we'd love to have you.
Remind me again where this Oceanside competition is.
It's at the Oceanside Pier.
Okay.
It's right there, right at the end of Mission Boulevard there in Oceanside. It'll be November, currently right now it's set up as November 13th, 14th, and 15th. And what we've done is we've also included like an action sports and surf festival. So we'll have surfboard demos out there, we'll have skateboarding demos. We've got live music going off both Saturday and Sunday. So we, you know, invite everybody to come down. Just enjoy the beach, the atmosphere. I mean, it's going to be great.
Great. So anyone can enter. It doesn't have to be just professional surfers.
Yeah, I mean, most of the guys there. We've got an amateur division that we'll do. It'll be small, but yet if you want to come out and be a part of the event and not surf in the professional division, then yeah, by all means, please come out and, you know, jump in our amateur series and come out and watch some of the pros like Colin.
Great.
Come out and surf and stuff. It'd be great.
Great. Is there a website where people can go to check this out?
Yeah, surfpla.com.
Okay.
It's surfpla.com.
Great. You guys will catch me at the amateur division.
Hey, there you
go. Maybe winning some prize money.
Yeah, it's all, you got to start somewhere, you know.
I'll be right in there with Colin. Great. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It was a pleasure. Really fun.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great. And we'll have more for everyone after the break.